Good morning, good morning. It's Christmas Eve, and the most humbling and beautiful and coolest thing ever is to live in the Spirit, to see in the Spirit, to feel in the Spirit. I tell you, I don't even know what's more beautiful in life, because it doesn't matter where I am, whether I'm in New York or Texas or Florida, Massachusetts, wherever I am, one thing has been consistent. The spirits, they're always around me. It's nothing to be afraid of. The angels touch me. I hear them. They warn me. It's just amazing. Even when I lived in Massachusetts as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, it was always around me. And so when people say that Jesus is not real, I'd rather take persecution, because the way he manifests all of his angels in my life, I could never, ever deny Jesus exists. Ever. You gotta learn to live in the Spirit. You gotta get yourself to this place of total surrender. And he is real. It's definitely real. He put his hand out. Sometimes I talk to Jesus. I could feel him. I could be listening to music. I could feel him. His hand of comfort. His angels. I could be praying and I'll see his tired, tortured feet. I'll see him put his hand out, and he has the hole in the middle. All of this is not because I was indoctrinated. Being Christian, being raised Catholic, it's not from that. It's to know that you know that you know that it's Jesus or his angels manifesting in your life in that time. While you're having those thoughts, while you're singing those songs, it's those things that confirm that what you're feeling in that moment, what you just saw, is not imaginary. It's real. The only way to get to that space is to open your heart to Jesus and to let him in. And believe me, you will see the most amazing visions, dreams, messages. You'll hear messages, little brief messages. You might hear that you're sick, or you might have, these are actual voices, very soft voices. You can hear, let's say you're thinking about, you're on the crossroads. He'll show you a vision. Or you'll see like a little word just pop up right in your eyes view right in your focal, almost like you're looking through a microscope, and a word would just show up in your mind's eye. It's incredible. It's incredible. So that's my Christmas message, is that Jesus is real. And doesn't matter who around you, whether it's your circle, your inner circle, intimate relationships with family and friends, you know your experience. And it's not a thing of like what they're doing these days where your truth is the truth. The things I'm saying line up specifically in the Bible, like with Daniel and Isaiah and the visions and dreams that they have, and how they would just randomly, Solomon, when he was in his room as a young guy, and this God was calling him, and he kept thinking that he heard somebody. That's how real this is. The Bible is not a lie. By no means it's a lie. It's happening all around you. Now, if you are not walking in the Spirit, you're going to discredit these things. You're going to say that just a coincidence. You yourself have to come to a place where Jesus is number one. That's when things will look more real and feel more real. So I'm not going to stay. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. And although I know that Jesus was not born in December, I've got that very clear in my head. I already know that. Historically, it makes sense. And all the different ways that you do the math of what time of year. And even though tomorrow's not his actual birthday, but what's wrong with giving Jesus honor on one day of the year, 2 days of the year? Jesus has 2 days where it's universal. That is Easter and Christmas. Whereas Satan, he gets credit every day for everything. So sure, why not give Jesus 2 days? Tomorrow's Christmas. You don't have to put up the tree and all the hoopla. But it's just a day for remembrance that we have someone supernatural in the background working on our behalf. That's all. That's all it is. It's giving somebody else, other than yourself, other than your phone, other than everything else that you're worshiping and idolizing. It's giving a moment, a day, 24 simple hours. There's nothing wrong with that. God bless you all. Have a phenomenal holiday, whatever it looks like, whether you're alone or whether you're surrounded by hundreds of people. Just develop your intimate relationship with Jesus Christ in the midst of all the stuff going on. Just give him the real purpose of what you're celebrating. God bless you all.